You, you are, you are Professor Mikozuka? That's right. Professor Mikozuka, you're the one who oversaw all the research in this lab? The one who took orders from Asol? That's right. Because of you, countless people have died. The lives of countless others have been ruined forever. Do you understand that? I, I, I believed they were all necessary sacrifices. I lost my wife and my daughter, and yet I still continued my research. Your wife? Yes, Tamiko Kamijo, my beloved wife. Even though I loved her, I performed unspeakable experiments on her. You didn't love her at all. Come on, dude. Even as her continual pregnancies and births took their toll on her, she never once complained. The results of the secret research carried out in Mikozuka Lab were not only used by Aso. Some results were also sent to similar labs in other countries and aided in their development. I truly believed our research would benefit the future of human existence. But Tamiko disagreed, as did you, Asumi. At that time, I could not understand what my wife and daughter were saying. Mikosuka's eyes seemed to be looking at some lost object far off in the distance. Maybe he's addressing someone who now only exists in his heart. Asumi, when I found out about that accursed fifth report that you were writing, I was confused. Since then, I lost my way. I didn't know what to do. My research, in which I had the ultimate faith, was about to be rejected by you. Asumi, you are so pure of heart. And you are right. Many years ago, I abandoned you and sided with the lab. I couldn't turn on Aso. And then you were killed by one of Aso's people. It's ironic. Since I lost you, I have learned how valuable human life is. I realized that humanity is something to be respected. I devoted my life to integrated human development studies. But once I lost you, I realized how meaningless it all was. Smiling weakly, he looks like a man who is tired of his life, a man with nothing left. I'm going to blow up this lab. What? Oh. Take this document. It is my signed confession. I want to do what I can to atone for what I have done. The only way is to bring it all to light. The confession also contains details of the foster farm run by Aso. There are still many more Funabashis and Michaels being indoctrinated there as we speak. They must be freed too. Here, but don't resent Funabashi and Michael. They are not to blame. They are victims of the research too. I want them to know happiness too, and I never want any more lives to be bullied like theirs. They may have been born artificially, but they have the same rights to happiness as anyone else. Look who's talking. This guy is totally... The That's bullshit. But then, yeah, he thinks, he's gonna release like 10 Michaels, 20 Michaels, and 30 Funabashis to the world, and he hopes they will live in the society. 30 Funabashi live in the society happily. He thinks it's possible. This guy is total asshole. Total piece of shit. I was wrong. I was blinded by the quest for scientific truth, and I lost the means of escaping Aso's clutches. And in the end, Asumi, I lost you too. Funabashi and Michael will find this room soon. I have to blow it all up. Quickly, jump from the window. Hurry and deliver the letter. After that, Shinichi will do the rest. I understand. Can you forgive me, Asumi? No. Oh my gosh. I have to choose this. What this guy has done is totally unforgivable. It's nothing can justify. Nothing can just justify his action. So there is no way to forgive him. But he's gonna die anyway, so yeah, she can say yes and let him die, a bit peacefully. Yeah, he's gonna die anyway, so no matter what we choose. But I really hate this kind of guy, like typical scientist who think nothing but their own experiments, and they are so excited, and they only think about improving their studies, and don't think about consequences at all. Don't think about what kind of effect it will give to the society or human, because they just love experimenting. So selfish. I really hate this kind of guy. But he's gonna die, so why not? Thank you, Asumi, my beloved daughter. Forgive me for making your life so miserable. Hurry, get out of here. Don't worry about the rest. After you go down, get away from here as fast as possible. I will. Goodbye. Climbing through the window and onto the landing, I clambered down using the drain pipe. I sprint away from the lab as fast as my legs will take me. As I glance back at the lab, the terrible events of the last week flash through my mind. Strangely, the memories of this time have become precious to me now. Goodbye. The imposing edifice of Mikozuka Lab is suddenly smashed to pieces by a massive explosion, hitting the deck at once. I protect myself, Mikozuka's confession, and the fifth report. I can feel my consciousness fading once again. No one who was in that building could possibly have survived, I think. As the shockwave and the debris from the explosion rained down on me, I sensed someone standing by me. Somehow, I feel like everyone is beside me. What? What? Mr. Ichinose, the results of the experiment are in. Thanks. Well, let me see. What do you think? Well, the data certainly features some statistical anomalies. It's no good? Afraid not. You'd better do it one more time. Okay. Just in case, record the data. There might be something useful. Of course. I will get right on it. It seems like you are getting the hang of things here. Miss Kaori, thanks to your help. I have to do every experiment over and over again, though. Hardly any experiments go perfectly the first time, even for me. The stories my sister told me, they always sounded so wonderful. I wanted so badly. So what is this memory? I wanted so badly to be a researcher in a university lab just like her. Mr. Shina, I need to redo this experiment. Would you be able to analyze this data for me? No problem. But soon, you need to be able to make an analytic program by yourself. I'll teach you after the experiment. Really? Thank you so much. Oh, long time no see, Kakizaki. Hahaha. You look like you are enjoying yourself, Asumi. You're a real scientist now. Yes, it's all so much fun. But it's harder than I thought. I feel like a laborer sometimes. The achievements of research will be used to better the lives of people in the very near future. Yes. Researchers the world over have worked hard like this since time immemorial. They have enriched human existence and saved countless people from death and disease. I'll do my best to join their number. December 24th. Miss Asumi? Oh, it's Shinichi. Miss Asumi, you are awake? Huh? Where am I? It's okay. Professor Mikozuka warned me about what he was planning, and I got safely away before you. After the explosion, I found you and dragged you out of there. Dr. Mikozuka's document and the fifth report have been submitted to the police via reliable intermediaries. See? Shinichi points to the TV. A special news program is showing. Professor Mikozuka has uncovered all of the activities of the lab. Doubts have been cast upon the veracity of his statement from some quarters, but it appears genuine. The professor, as a key figure in academia, carries tremendous influence. Its words are shocking. An investigative team has been put together, including police, prosecutors, and ministry officials. What, Mikozuka is still alive? The documentary evidence also implicates former Minister of Education Aso as the lab's sponsor. The public prosecutor will conduct a hearing with Mr. Aso regarding the matter. Mr. Aso's son has already testified, corroborating the allegations against his father. The opinion of most experts is that Mr. Aso will not be able to avoid a prison sentence. We won. You did it. It took the courage and the commitment of two Asumis, but in the end, you defeated Aso. Yumino. What happened to him? Is he okay? He is alive, but he was badly injured. Fortunately, he wasn't crushed under the rubble. And Funabashi and Maiko, or rather, the Funabashis and Maikos, they are injured, but they all seem to have survived. With Aso gone, nobody will try to control them now. So, what? Mikozuka destroyed the lab and no one died? Or only Mikozuka died? They will have no more lives. You look so pale. Why don't you rest some more? You are just exhausted. You want to reconsider. Mr. Shina, you knew? I can't go back now. If I don't do this, who will? I can't allow these facts to just be buried in the dark. You and the others should continue your research. There are so many people who need you in the world. You must be the bearers of science. If you help me, it will only cause trouble for you later. You must ignore me. Asumi, I... Thank you for your concern, Mr. Shina. I'm glad you care. Asumi, I couldn't save you. I know you can never forgive my cowardice. Miss Asumi, I'm sorry. I knew, but I couldn't help you. No, I was too afraid of the lab. I left you to die. I know you must resent me so much. Waking up, I find myself on the bed in the same hospital room as a while ago. Shinichi is sitting beside me, watching anxiously. I instinctively understand that the danger is gone at last. My heart is filled with relief. Are you alright? Yes, I was just dozing a little. By the way, did you ever find out what else was included in the fifth report? That's the funny thing. I analyzed the CD-ROM, but there was nothing. What? The report only contained her statement, exposing the lab's litany of past crimes. But then what happened to the ultimate IHDS research that Aso wanted so badly? Either it was destroyed by Asumi Kamijo herself, or it never existed in the first place. This is simply my own supposition on the matter. But just maybe, Miss Asumi's message is that there is no such thing as an ultimate truth for IHDS. For a while, I allow my mind to wander, imagining how she felt after finishing her report. No ultimate truth for IHDS. You might be right. That may have been her message. She may have been rejecting the entire premise. But still, if it really didn't exist, then something seems a little off. Aso desired the fifth report so badly that even though it was bundled with a report incriminating him, he could not erase it. I think Asumi's research must exist, after all. What you say makes sense. Miss Asumi was a true scientist. It's not her style to lie. And I know she worked for many years on some sort of research, so it's odd that nothing remains. If she had really discovered nothing, Aso and Haibara wouldn't have been so obsessed. Completed or not, it seems unlikely that a truly brilliant scientist like Miss Asumi would not leave any record of her work behind at all. But the fact of the matter is that the report contains nothing. The two of us fall silent, both considering what the truth of the fifth report might be. After a while, Shinichi speaks. This information isn't definitive, but I did hear little about her research. What? From who? From Miss Asumi herself, about what she was working on. What? Really? Yep, it's true. But we weren't really talking seriously. We were kind of joking around. Yeah, we were just joking, talking about what the ultimate achievement of IHDS might be. It sounds like Shinichi doesn't quite believe his own words. She said the ultimate in IHDS research would be the return of the soul. In other words, researching the immortality of the soul. The immortality of the soul? Yes. A way of keeping the soul alive in this world, even after the body has died. It's certainly fascinating and would undoubtedly qualify as the ultimate IHDS research. But it's just a joke. The dead simply return to the earth from where they came. All human thought and intent can be explained by chemical reactions. There is no soul. There can't be. But even the greatest scientists get obsessed by this search. I think that what I said before must be the truth. Miss Asumi's final research project never existed, right from the very beginning. Come to think of it, there are still a few unanswered questions. Yeah, like her sister? The traces of my sister that I noticed around me, they were all made by Kaori. The message my sister left on her phone on the 21st, Kaori must have left that. But after Miss Kaori was murdered, yeah, she received a phone call. Her cell phone rang. Who was that? That time, I was certain. She got a call from a woman whom I thought was my sister. But maybe it was all in my head. I was confused, injured, and psychologically unstable. I don't know why, but many great scientists become obsessed with the divine late in life. I can't understand why scientists would waste their time like that. Maybe there are some things that can be understood only by the truly brilliant. At the end, Professor Mikozuka spoke to me in a very odd way, almost as if he was speaking to someone else, someone who was there alongside me. But maybe that was just my imagination. Research into the nature of the divine, even though the souls of the dead are gone. And there is no way that they can still exert an influence on this world. Even though it is impossible, the finest scientists have still devoted their time to it. Miss Asumi, what's wrong? You seem miles away. Nothing. I'm okay. You are right. I agree with what you say. No matter what advances science may make, the divine and the soul will never be fully explained. Huh? The door opens, and a small child enters the room. She's in the next bed over. She's cute, isn't she? She's looking at me. It's like she can't stop herself. So, is this the girl we met a few days ago? And the girl said, "Why are you two in such a hurry?" or something. She's cute. All children should be as innocent as her. Talk to the girl. Hello? Hello? What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something on my face? No, but... When I came in here just now, I saw you leaving the room. When I was coming in here, you went out, then I came in. But you are still in the room. It's just weird. Don't children say the oddest things? I feel as if I can hear a voice floating on the wind. Asumi, I wish you happiness. Oh, that's the end? Okay, so that's the end. Okay, so that's the end. I see. So her sister, so the existence of her sister is kind of mystery, I think. So maybe she exists, but it is not explained clearly. So maybe Asumi was with her sister's spirit all the time. But logically, she did never have sister. So teddy bear Kaori gave her. So everything was done by Kaori. But still, Asumi believed she had. Maybe she really had a sister. You know, that last message indicated something, I think. What is this? Additional scenario? Oh, there is another scenario? Okay. I'm not sure if I wanna play this right now. Maybe a bit later. I enjoyed this game. I enjoyed this. At the beginning, I thought the story is pretty interesting, but then I started to feel maybe the writing is not that good. Sometimes Asumi's reaction was really weird, or it felt very unnatural. Like how she reacted to her own picture in the rocket and stuff. Yeah, and I thought it's because of the bad writing, but a lot of things were explained later. So, and her reaction, yeah, I still think her reaction for the rocket was a bit strange, but thinking Asumi was clone and she had some like a fragment of her memories, former memories, past memories, then maybe her reaction is also understandable somehow. So in the end, I think it was pretty interesting story. Not perfect, Asumi being cloned and she had a memory chip in her brain. That kind of thing is kind of acceptable, but there are like 10, 20 Funabashis, Michaels are a bit too much, I think. But my biggest complaint about this game is music, how they use the music. So I think if they could use music better, then this game would have been much better. Because the atmosphere is very important for this kind of game, but the music was totally killing the atmosphere at several sequences. So it was really shame. It was really pity. I wish they could have done it better. But yeah, I understand why this game was considered a kind of a cult classic. This game was developed in 1998, so I think this game was pretty shocking for the people who played at that time. But anyway, that's it for now. Maybe I'm gonna play this additional scenario and upload the video later, but I'm not so sure yet. Anyway, so this is the end of the Scar of the Doll. So thank you very much for watching and see you again. Bye.